အားလုံးမင်္ဂလာပါရှင် Radiance Company Limited နဲ့ Motion Picture Institute တို့ရဲ့ရုပ်သံထုတ်ပြုလုပ်ခြင်းနည်းပညာဆိုင်ရာအခြေခံသင်တန်း online အခမဲ့ထုတ်လွှင့်သင်ကြားပေးတဲ့အစီအစဉ်ဒုတိယနေ့ကပြန်လည်ပြီးတော့ကြိုဆိုလိုက်ပါတယ်ရှင်မေလ19ရက်နေ့မှာထုတ်လွှင့်မဲ့အစီအစဉ်မှာကျမတို့ internet connection error ရှိခဲ့တဲ့အတွက်အခုဒီနေ့ပြန်လည်ပြီးတော့ထုတ်လွှင့်ပေးတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဒီနေ့မှာတော့ Colorist Mahindra က Primary Color Correction အကြောင်းကို DaVinci Resolve Software ရဲ့အကူအညီနဲ့ဘယ်လိုလွယ်ကူအောင်လုပ်ဆောင်နိုင်လဲဆိုတာစပြီးတော့ရှင်းလင်းပို့ချပေးတော့မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ရှင်
Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. So today we're going to see about the color grading. So last class we have seen about the basics of colors, about color theory and color wheel and color combination. So today we're going to see about the resolve, how we're going to grade it and what are the interface of resolve, and we're going to see that today.
Sorry.
Yeah, sure.
ကျမတို့အပိုင်း1မှာဆိုရင်တော့ရောင် theory ရောင်ခြေခံသဘောတရားတွေကိုရှင်းလင်းပြခဲ့ပြီးဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဒီနေ့မှာတော့ဒီ DaVinci Resolve Software ကိုစပြီးတော့အသုံးပြုနည်းပြောတော့မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
Yes. So you can see left hand side this is the resolve logo. So when you open it, it will be asking, because already I have opened it. So it's normally like you have to create a project in that. So those are doesn't know, it's a simple step and you have to create a project. Right now I have created a sum of the project. It will be pop up as like this window when you open the resolve. So you can add the new project here and you can create your own project by this in this window. Okay, so now we gonna already have created a projects. Now let me go to the basic interfaces of DaVinci Resolve.
ပုံမှန်တိုင်းဆိုရင်ကျမတို့အသုံးပြုနေတဲ့ computer ရဲ့ desktop မှာဒီ software ရဲ့ logo လေးကို double click လုပ်ခြင်းအပြင် software ရဲ့ interface ကိုရောက်လာမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဒီရုပ်ရှင်နဲ့အမြင်နဲ့ပဲဒီ project တစ်ခုကိုလှုပ်ဆောင်မှုအတွက်အခုဒီအဆင့်တင်းဖြစ်နေတာကိုတွေ့ရပါမယ်
Yes. So once you open the created a project and you can find this interface, and main we have to check is beginning, like these are the tabs. Okay, you can see media, cut, edit, fusion, color, fairlight and delivery. So these are the major parts of you're gonna see in work in DaVinci Resolve. So first we're gonna see media, cut, edit, fusion and color page and fairlight and delivery. So let me come to the first point, media.
အဲ့တော့အလုံး project တစ်ခုစမယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကျမတို့မြင်ရမှာက page 9ခုဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဒီ by အောက်ခြေမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင် media page cut page edit fusion color fairlight နဲ့ deliver page တွေဖြစ်ပါတယ် project စပြီးဆိုရင် media page ကိုအရင်စပြီးတော့သုံးပါမယ်
So once you open the project you can see the media. So in media this is a browser window. Okay, you can see if I go to somewhere you can whatever you your shooted content you can load it from here only. Example, I'm going to take some of the footages, maybe you can see it.
အခုနမူနာပြမယ် footage တွေကိုခေါ်ထည့်ထားပါတယ်ဒီ window ရဲ့ဘယ်ဘက်အပေါ်တောက်မှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင် browser window ရှိတယ်အဲ့ဒီကနေပြီးတော့ media တွေကိုခေါ်ယူမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
So once you see I go to the my project folder you can see bunch of shots. So these are shooted in red camera, so you get like a R3D footages. So I'm selecting this shot, you can see the shot, this is the viewer. So whatever shot you select you can select it in this viewer.
project folder ထဲမှာရှိတဲ့ folder တွေကိုဒီ folder icon လေးကိုထိလိုက်တာနဲ့ညာဘက်မှာရှိတဲ့ window ထဲမှာအစီအရင်မြင်ရမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ကိုသုံးမဲ့ folder တစ်ခုဒီ shop တစ်ခုကို select မှတ်လိုက်တာနဲ့ viewer ထဲမှာ preview လာပြီးတော့ပေါ်မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
And then if you want to don't want to select, I want to see in a timeline, so you can have selected the timeline shots and you can see it, and if you drag it here like this, you can go to that particular shot and which portion you have to take it, and you can select here and you can see it here also. So even I can go to the folder and I can see what are the footages I got.
ညာဘက်တောင်းမှာဆိုရင်ဒီ thumbnail view နဲ့ footage တွေကိုကြည့်နိုင်တာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဒီ footage တစ်ခုပေါ်မှာ pointer ကိုဝဲပြီးတော့ရွှေ့မယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်လည်းထဲမှာရှိနေတဲ့ view ကိုမြင်ရမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
So and then if you have a lot of shots, you can reduce the timeline to this much, and if you want less shots, so I want a little more bigger, so you can keep little more bigger and you can see it here, the shot, what shot I am using it, which one it is.
ဒီ window ထဲမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဒီ thumbnail view ကိုသေးလို့ရတယ်ကြီးလို့ရတယ်နောက်မြင်ချင်တာရှိလို့ရှိရင်လည်း scroll bar လေးတွန်းပြီးတော့မှရှာဖွေလို့ရပါတယ်
So and you have a list view and you can see some metadatas here. So these are metadatas that comes in camera, like time code and frame number, start frame number and end frame number, and you can see lot. Here you can see time code again, okay, sorry, resolution, which resolution they have shooted and what bit rate they have been shooted and what is the frame rate.
list view မှာကြည့်မယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တော့ဒီ footage တွေရဲ့ metadata တွေကိုပါမြင်ရမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဒီကင်မရာကနေပြီးတော့လာတဲ့အခါမှာသူ့ရဲ့ information အတိအကျကို resolution မှအစဒီထဲမှာအသေးစိတ်ကြည့်နိုင်မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
And you can create what are the folders that data have been created, and you can see that because that right now when you copy from direct to the camera, it will be created dates. So right now I have copied from another hard disk return, so it's showing recent dates. Okay,
လက်ရှိမှာဒီနေ့မှာအသုံးပြုခဲ့တဲ့ဒီ information နဲ့တကွာမြင်ရမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
and this is your explorer window, so whatever projects you have, you can load it here and you can save it as a favorite. So right here I'm gonna add it as a favorite, like dragging here and putting here, so it will be like my favorite. Whenever I go, it will automatically go to that folder and you can see that. So when you have a project selected this and just drag and drop whatever the folder you want to check immediately, like don't want to drag too much into that if you have a lot of folders, and you can keep in track and go to the direct to the shots.
မိမိရဲ့ shot တစ်ခုကိုဒီ favorite folder တွေမှာရွှေ့ထားခြင်းအပြင်အသုံးပြုတဲ့အချိန်ကြာလို့ရှိရင်အလွယ်လင်းတစ်ခုရရှိနိုင်မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်လွယ်လွယ်လေးပါပဲ drag and drop နဲ့ဆွဲထည့်ရုံပါပဲ
And this is back and front. If you don't want to go back, you can select as a backspace also, and you can select here also, so you can go to that particular folder. I want to go back to the other folders or something.
သက်ဆိုင်ရာ folder များကိုတွားမယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်အပေါ်မှာရှိနေတဲ့မြားလေးနှစ်ခုကနေပြီးတော့ရှေ့နောက်အပြင်ကိုပြန်ထွက်မယ်ပြန်ပြီးတော့ရှေ့ကိုပြန်သွားမယ်စသဖြင့် back and forth file များကိုရှာဖွေနိုင်မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
So and then you selected you have every shooted content in one folder, so you selected the folder. If you don't want this one, you can just hide it and just you can have a bigger timeline, you can see it much more and drag and drop in the bin.
မိမိလိုချင်တဲ့ file များကို drag and drop နဲ့နေရာရွှေ့ပြီးတော့ထားရုံပဲဖြစ်ပါတယ်
So next we're going to come to this is the master bin. So these are the contents where you put all your shooted footage. Example I'm going to show you. So I'm going to adding new bin. So you can drag and drop. You can like this, you can drag and drop. Otherwise you can import into media pool. So entire shots will be loaded in completely in one bin. So bin is very important, so because you can rename it to the bin to day 1. So when you are doing editing or something, so it will be like useful to create a dates, and it will be easier to which date they have shooted, and directly you can go to that. So you can add how much bin you want, so you can keep on adding how much bin.
media ပူးထဲမှာရှိတဲ့ဒီ short footage တွေကို master bin ထဲကိုထည့်မယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင် folder အသစ်ကလေးတွေခေါ်ယူလို့ရပါတယ်ဒါတွေကို new bin လို့ခေါ်ပါတယ် new bin ကိုအမည်ပေးထားမယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဒီရိုက်လာတဲ့နေ့အတိုင်းပေါ့နော် day 1 day 2 ရက်စွဲနဲ့တကွလွယ်လင်းတကူပြန်ပြီးတော့ရှာဖွေနိုင်မှာလည်းဖြစ်ပါတယ်
Yes. So now we can select the shot. Once you import into a bin, so when you selected a shot, you can see bunch of one second. Yeah, you can see that the metadata here. This is audio metadata, and this is audio metadata, and this is movie metadata. So content, whatever the file have the camera have shooted, you can see the exact metadata here. So you can see here. One second, I'll just say yes. It will be easier. So you can see that if I'm playing this shot, you can see the audio channels. They are shooted in 2 channels. You can see left and right. Okay. And you have the waveform also here. So these are the major what all the contents in the shooted footage. You can check it out whether the audio is there or not. We can check it over here, and you can see you can drag drop, and you can see that metadata here. So you can see the clip name and time code and which format they have shooted in. R3D they shooted in red camera, and frame rate, resolution, and audio as red audio is there, and which aids they have been recorded, and to which channel they have been recorded.
ကိုယ့်ရဲ့ဒီ footage တစ်ခုကို selection မှတ်ထားမယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ညာဘက်ချမ်းမှာ video audio metadata အသီးသီးခွဲခြားပြီးတော့မြင်နိုင်ပါတယ်အပေါ်ဘက်မှာကတော့ဒီ audio အတွက်ဖြစ်ပါတယ်အခုဒီမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်အလယ်မှာဒီ footage နဲ့ပတ်သက်တဲ့ information ကိုပြထားတာကဆိုလို့ရှိရင် resolution ဒီ camera မျိုးစားစသဖြင့်အသေးစိတ်ကိုဒီထဲမှာတွေ့နိုင်ပါတယ် audio ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်လည်း channel ဘယ်နှခုပါတယ်ဆိုတဲ့ information မှာအသေးစိတ်ပါဝင်ပါတယ်
Okay, these are the imported clips that, so you can see all the metadata whatever you see in everywhere it will be there. So you can see it here also, even in bin also you can see in bin also what all the time codes and which format they have shooted. They have shooted in red, and we have some QuickTime format also, and it will be easier to understand. And if you can select, go there, if you select it, I need only red cameras, you can select only red cameras and you can take it easily. Either I don't want red cameras, I just want to use some QuickTimes, so you can take it in ProRes QuickTime they have shooted it, and it will be easier to work on in the edit while you are editing it.
metadata window ထဲမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဒီကိုလိုချင်တဲ့ red camera မျိုးစားကိုပဲ footage ကိုလိုချင်တယ်ဆိုရင်လည်းဒီထဲမှာ filter ခွဲထုတ်လို့ရပါတယ် menu ကနေပြီးတော့ခေါ်လိုက်ရုံပဲဖြစ်ပါတယ်
And this is also similar like Explorer. So you can see in thumbnail, so how much size you want. If you have less clip, if you have lot of clip, you can go for smaller thing, and you can check easily and select it and drag it here, so it will be, you can find the shot exactly.
ဒီဒါ Explorer window တစ်ခုလည်းဖြစ်ပါတယ် shot တစ်ခုကို select မှတ်ပြီးတော့မှလည်း information ကိုအလွယ်တကူပြန်ရှာနိုင်ပါတယ်
And you can see the file type, so it will arrange your file name, which I want start with file name. So this is the file name it starts. So if I see, you can see a file name, and if I click here again, and I want like duration, I want higher duration first. Let me check the shots. So this is the higher duration of shots, and you can have different option here. So whenever you can see, and you can go and check it. If take, you can which scene, you can everything you can record in camera while shooting it. So you have lot of option when you are recording, and it will be easier to get it here. And okay, this scene, okay, easier to get it. I want scene 1. So if you select in camera, and I want this scene is like 12 or 10 scene number, so then it easy to get loaded here, and only the scene sequence will become on top, whichever scenes. So it will be easier to work in DaVinci editing also.
ဒီ Explorer ထဲမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင် drop down menu ကနေပြီးတော့ filter ခွဲထုတ်ပြီးတော့မှဒီကိုမြင်ချင်တဲ့ shot တွေကိုရှာချင်တဲ့ shot တွေကို duration အလိုက်တော့၎င်းအမီနိုင်အလိုက်တော့၎င်းခွဲခြားပြီးတော့လွယ်တကူရှာဖွေနိုင်တာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
and you can see here the individual frames. If you have a lot of frames, so like a frame sequence you can show as a individual frames, you can show audio and show and reflected waveforms. So if I remove it, if you have the waveform, if you don't have the show audio waveform means if you import the audio there will be audio separate frames, it will show only the waveform, not the name only. So you can select it here both, so whenever you import audio it will be easier, and the same audio you can drag and drop here.
audio file တိကျအသုံးပြုခြင်းနဲ့ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်လည်းပဲ menu ကနေပြီးတော့ခွဲခြားပြီးတော့ထုတ်ထားလို့ရတယ်ပြီးရင် media pool ကနေပြီး master bin နဲ့ကိုရွှေ့မယ်ဆိုရင်လည်း drag and drop နဲ့ပဲဆွဲရွှေ့ရမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
So before going to here, so we need to set the project. So these are the project settings. Okay, you can see the frame resolution, which resolution you want to keep your project setting. And example, like I need a like HD resolution with CinemaScope or square in a frame, 24:8 frame number, so 25 it is, whichever you preferred. So you can set it the project here before going it. So you can create new timeline also. So create a new setting. So I am selected. This is the time code, and this is the timeline name. You can give it. So how many video tracks would you like to go for, or how many number of audio tracks you got. So based on selected media, audio track, and these are the use selected in and out shots. So you can have custom setting also. If you have the formats, you can see here itself, and you can create whichever settings you want. Like if I want to go for a CinemaScope DI, you can go for it, and if it's CinemaScope or square, you can go for it. And I need frame rate in 25. So you can have your images. So once you import your image, import your footages, it might have smaller or it might have cropped. So you have shooted in different cameras, it will be have different resolution. If you have shooted in HD completely, but when you need going for a scope, so you can give it full frame with crop. So top and bottom will be cropped, and it will create a timeline for you.
လက်ရှိအလုပ်လုပ်နေတဲ့ project ထဲမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဒီ project setting အသစ်ကို setting ပြန်ပြီးတော့ဖွဲ့လို့ရတယ်လို့ပဲ timeline အသစ်ကိုလည်းဖန်တီးလို့ရပါတယ် resolution နဲ့မိမိရဲ့လိုအပ်ချက် frame rate အသီးသီးကို detail ပြန်ပြီးတော့ specific ပြန်ပြီးတော့ဒီရွေးချယ်လို့ရပါတယ်
And then you have a monitor. So this is the monitor. If you have an external monitor to connect, DaVinci doesn't come in full screen, so you need an external device, SDA card, to connect a separate SDA monitor. So these are the SDA settings which right now I have. So you can have lot of settings in HDA, depends upon a SDA monitor you got. So those settings it will be you have to apply here, and you have to match that, and you have to see whether monitor is coming perfectly.
မိမိအသုံးပြုနေတဲ့ video format တွေနဲ့ကိုက်ညီပြီးတော့လေလိုချင်တဲ့ဒီ format ကိုမိမိရဲ့ဒီ monitor မှာ monitor အတွက်ကို scale ကိုတစ်ခါလေးပြင်ဆင်ထားတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
So if you have an HDR monitor, so you can select enable HDR, so it will come an HDR like a very sharper image, like a HDR setting over in HDMI connection. So if you have that, you can select it, otherwise you no need to select it. This is like common Rex 709 was used. If you are going lower than that, so you can use like Rex 601.
ဒါတော့ red 001 format နဲ့နောက်ပြီးတော့ HDMI သုံးပြုရဲဆိုလို့ရှိရင် enable HDMI option ကိုလည်းထပ်ပြီးရွေးထားနိုင်ပါတယ်
So and then these are the settings of the video format if you have the external SDA monitor. So let us go to output setting. So you can select use timeline setting, or I just want to work in 2K in like 2048858 in project, but I need a like HD output. So you can give an HD output and it will be fit. So whatever you do, so it will become an HDA output. It will scale full frame with crop. So our center, no scaling, you can give it every options whichever you want. For theaters, always need to be cropped. So let me go with so whatever settings I got in the generally over here in the format. So try to match the same setting over here and here.
ဒီ pre setting မှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင် output အတွက်ကိုတစ်ထပ်တည်းဖြစ်အောင်ကြိုပြီးတော့ညှိထားလို့ရပါတယ်
Yes. So let me create it. So if you see, I created a selected shot. So I created the entire shot will be lined up here for me. So I didn't even edit it, but when you select a shot, so when you select a shot, it will be, so I have selected entire shot here, so it become created the entire timeline. So maybe if I select only particular shot, and if you go here, you can select create a timeline, it will come here. So when you custom something, custom setting, you can go here. So either you can do it in both ways, either you can use in basic setting, create it, okay, and then you can go here, and this is the master setting, so you can set over here all the settings over here. And if you are working with a catch like proxy, so you can select your whichever kind of proxy you are using to work with that, and then after that you can link with your raw footages. So and what kind of catches you want, where you want to if you have the catch files, where you want to save it, and those things you can have an you can have an option to change it wherever you want.
မိမိအလိုရှိသလို setting မှာပြောင်းလဲလို့ရပါတယ်လက်ရှိ timeline နဲ့မှာရှိနေတဲ့ shot 5ခု6ခုရွေးပြီးတော့မှ timeline အသစ် create လုပ်လို့ရတယ်လို့ပဲဒီ single shot တစ်ခုတွေကနေပြီးတော့လဲ timeline အသစ်ပြန်ပြီးတော့ဖွဲ့လို့ရပါတယ်အသုံးပြုတာကတော့ master setting ကိုပဲတစ်ခုတည်းပဲသုံးမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
Yes. And then let's go to, so these are the project setting. So once we before starting the DaVinci, so you have to make sure which format you're going to work and what resolution you're going to work. So those are the basic settings of the DaVinci here. So I have already created this is a timeline already they used in the movie. Just for the online class we have already created a timeline. So when you select a timeline, so it automatically goes to the edit. So it will edit, have lot of options. So in between there's a cut. So cut is like similar to you have the see timelines, and it will be more faster to work. So only for the editing purpose, the DaVinci have found the new way to, all the tools will be like in your hand, like trim, cut and everything, and bin you have a very big space. Like a Premiere you work, right? So similar kind of, but it will have more faster than Premiere, you can work out in this.
timeline တစ်ခုကိုရွေးလိုက်တဲ့အချိန်မှာ edit page တွေကိုအလိုတယောက်ကြောက်သွားတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဒီမှာ editing ကဒီ Premiere နဲ့လည်းဆင်တူပါတယ်ဒီတီးဖြတ်ပုံတီးဖြတ်နေတော်တော်ကြီးလွယ်ကူကူလုပ်လို့ရမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဘယ်ဘက်မှာမြင်ရတဲ့ cut page ကတော့ဒီ version 16မှာအသစ်ပါဝင်လာတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဒီထဲမှာပို့ပြီးတော့အသေးစိတ်တဲ့တီးဖြတ်မှုကိုလှုပ်ဆောင်နိုင်မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
So let me go to shots. So you can see when you right click, you have lot of options over here. So you want to have select a new clip using you have to new timeline, you want to select a clip, you can select here, and you have a multiple cam. So example, if I'm having like same cam like this, so these are like 3 different cameras, means you can select under multi-cam and multi-cam timeline, and you can keep it that one.
မတူညီတဲ့ shot camera 3ခုကနေလာပြီးတော့ shot 3ခုကိုရွေးချယ်ပြီးလို့ရှိရင် multi-cam timeline ဖြစ်နေဖန်တီးလို့ရမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ် menu ကနေပြီးတော့အခု option တောင်းထားပါတယ်
So you can have the options when you click a multicam, it will create that particular name and which frame rate you want, and you want match with time code or sound or everything start from in point. So you can match the metadata angle or metadata camera or a clip name or file name. So it depends upon the shot how you use the multicam, and it will be easier to load when you are working on a multiple cams editing. So it will be easier to work in DaVinci.
DaVinci Resolve မှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဒီမတူညီတဲ့ camera 3လုံးကနေလာတဲ့ cut တွေကိုဒီပြန်တူညီအောင်ပြန်လဲညှိပြီးတော့ကောင်းကောင်းလုံးနိုင်မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ် option ကိုတော့တေချာရွေးထားမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
If it's created, it will become like a one particular folder. If you see, I can see all the cameras over here, whichever is selected. So you have multiple clip, so just go for it and edit it, and it will be like easier to check the shot.
Multicam ကိုတုံးတဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့် shot တွေကိုတစ်ခုချင်းရွေးချယ်ပြီးတော့မှဒီအတိဖြတ်ခြင်းကိုလှုပ်ဆောင်နိုင်မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
So and it will create a separate folder, original clips. So once you created a multiple shots, so it will create as a original clips separately. So in that all these 3 shots will be there. So when you are editing, you can drag and drop that particular shots. It will be create as a bin, original clips, and you can drag and drop here, and you can cut how much you want. Either you don't want to do that, maybe you can go here and you can just have to give an in point and out point and just drag here. So you can see that a particular portion what I have selected, so it's over here.
ဒါတော့ original folder လေးကနေပြီးတော့မိမိလိုချင်တဲ့ shot ကို import output point တွေတတ်မှတ်ပြီးတော့မှလိုချင်တဲ့အပိုင်းလောက်ကိုပဲရွေးပြီးတော့ timeline တွေကိုခေါ်ယူထားတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
So and then I'm going to delete this. So when you select this shot, you have lot of options like duplicate. You can have the copy paste like same clip again, and you can create a bin with selected shots. If you find you imported every shots, so let me select this and select to create a new bin. So this one creates a new bin. So these are the options that easily can import your metadata, you can organize your files, whatever the shoot content, it will be easier.
So shot 3ခုကို selection မှတ်ပြီးတော့မှ new bin တွေကိုသူတို့ organize လုပ်ပေးလို့လည်းရပါတယ်
And you can select shift backspace, it will remove your clip. Either you can have the selected and backspace, also it will remove your clip.
clip များကိုလည်း selection မှတ်ပြီးတဲ့အခါမှာဒီ delete key နှိပ်ပြီးတော့လည်းဖြတ်လို့ရပါတယ်
So next we're gonna see, this is the stereo content. We don't have a stereo right now, we do not going to enter. This is the stereo that you have to use left and right when you are working on stereo grading or stereo editing. It will be easier to work in DaVinci. So you can, this is the option for the stereo. You can import your, it will sync automatically your left and right videos to a single video. And which mode you want left only or right only or both? Which mode of you like to work? So I like to work on left first, after that I'll gonna work on both the eyes.
shot များကို right click ကနေပြီးတော့ menu ကပေါ်လာတဲ့ menu မှာ audio channel နှစ်ခုသုံးပြီသို့မဟုတ်တစ်ခုချင်းသုံးပြီဆိုတာကိုလည်းရွေးချယ်ပြီးတော့သတ်မှတ်နိုင်မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
So and then you can go for the clip attributes. When you select here, you can have this. Okay, you can't change this in this, but when you have this clip attributes, you can see. So it's like when you shoot it in when you are doing a 24 timeline and you shoot it in 24, you can change it here as a 24 that clip, and you can import on that. The entire timeline will be in the same frame rate.
shot တစ်ခုမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင် attribute ကနေပြီးတော့ဒီ clip ရဲ့ frame rate ကိုသတ်မှတ်ထားပြီးတော့ဒီ timeline တစ်ခုလုံးမှာရှိတဲ့ clip တွေရဲ့ frame rate ကိုညှိထားလို့ရပါတယ်
So and then you have the data level, and you can keep it like a video level or full level. So auto is a fine thing because it camera shoots in perfect level, so you no need to change the full level. So you can see the same option when you have a secondary monitor, STA monitor here. You can see that
secondary monitor များနဲ့လည်း
you can have the same data level of STA configuration. So video level or full level. So let me go with the full level and let me select it.
color level ကို full color အဖြစ်နဲ့ဒီရုပ်ရှင်အတွက် full color အနေနဲ့သတ်မှတ်ပြီးတော့ quality ကိုမြင့်ထားလို့ရပါတယ်
just like this it will automatically crash. Let me reopen again. Sorry for the inconvenience. So this is the basic logo of when you open the DaVinci. So these are the panels you can see in this. Okay, let me go to the project.
project ထဲကိုပြန်ဝင်ပါပြီ software ခဏထွက်သွားလို့ဖြစ်ပါတယ်
Yes, we are back in there. So let's go to media again, and so whatever we save, whatever we done, we didn't save it. So look, so what have we completely lost everything. So always you need to save, keep on saving it. So either you have a preference, you can give an auto save. It will be easier to saving the methods.
project ကခုလိုမျိုးဒီ software ကရုပ်တရက်ဒီ quit ဖြစ်သွားတဲ့အချိန်မျိုးမှာမိမိရဲ့ data တွေလုံဆောင်ထားတဲ့အချက်လက်တွေပြတ်သွားနိုင်ပါတယ်
So for this preference I'll come back once we finish the basic window.
auto save ကိုဖွင့်ထားလို့ရပါတယ်
Okay, so you can now we are going into the clip attributes. So let me go to the clip attributes. So and then you have the pixel aspect ratio. So either you can which format you have shooted, if you are shooted in PAL, or if you are shooted in square, or if you are shooted in super 16 HD anamorphic lenses, and if you are shooting in anamorphic lens, maybe you can have cinemascope, and lot of options will be there. So you can like if you are shooted in 35 mm full anamorphic lens, you can use it, or 16 mm lens if you can anamorphic one, you can set it here whatever the clips you got. So it will be easier to see the perfect image when you are working the project.
ဒီ pixel aspect ratio ကိုလည်းပဲဘယ်လိုကင်မရာလိုမျိုးနဲ့ပဲရိုက်လာသည်ဖြစ်စေ setting မှာပြန်ပြီးတော့စိတ်ကြိုက်ပြန်ချိန်လို့ရပါတယ်
So if you want to flip the clip, so you can select and flip the clip, so it automatically flip it. So if you flip here, the entire shot will be wherever you have edited, it will be like flipped.
ဒီ image flip option ကိုတုံးပြီးတော့မှ clip တစ်ခုလုံးကိုလည်းပဲ flip option နဲ့ flip လုပ်ပေးလို့ရပါတယ်
So this is image orientation. This mainly used for 360 cameras and 3D cameras, maybe like anamorphic like panoramic shots. So how much angle you want to work it, so those kind of left and right, how much 90 degree you want to turn it, or right 90 degree or left 90 degree you want to turn it. This is only majorly used for stereoscopic and 360 degree cameras. So normally we don't want, and we can keep some project presets. When you if you have a project preset, so you can keep the entire project same as this. So keep my project setting over here.
image orientation ကတော့ 3D camera မှာလာတဲ့ shot တွေအတွက်မို့လို့များသောအားဖြင့်တော့တိတ်ပြီးလိုအပ်လိမ့်မရှိပါဘူး import scaling preset ကတော့ none မှာပဲထားပါမယ်
And you have the field dominance. So if you see, this is upper field and lower field. Field is nothing but it's interlaced. You call us interlaced here. So they for the majorly for the broadcast purpose, they have founded this option. So upper field will lower field, it makes your image double. So you can see it's single image in both times when you are if you're watching in when you're watching in old movies, like you can see double things in on a YouTube. So these are like interlaced images. So I don't want to be interlaced, I want just sharper, just keep it auto.
broadcast film ရဲ့ရွေးချက်နဲ့ပြင်ရတဲ့အကြောင်းပြင်ရတဲ့ shot တွေဆိုလို့ရှိရင်လည်းပဲဒီဘယ်လိုပဲဖြစ်ဖြစ် auto ဆိုတဲ့ option သာရွေးချယ်ထားမယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဒီ broadcast film အတွက်ရောရွေးချက်မျိုးစုံအတွက်အဆင်ပြေမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
So and then you can scale it here itself. So I just want to 2x zoom, I just need little more eye sharpen and just want a little reduce noise reduction. So once I selected this, so look at here, it will be like 2x zoom and little sharper and noiser, little sharper and noise will be removed. So you can select individually and you can do it work that one also. So I just don't want to be like using all this because some people don't like zooming the content. So let me keep it normal.
ဒီ image ကတော့နည်းနည်းပို့ပြီးတော့ sharp ဖြစ်နေတယ် noise တွေလည်းပါနေတယ်လို့ယူဆပါတယ်သူ့ကိုဒီ scale image scale အနေနဲ့ normal မှာပဲထားပေးပါတယ်
So and then we're gonna go back to the clip and you can see the colors. So if you have a particular dates, like I just want to keep some colors, you can select it here and you can flag it color, clip color. I just need a green one. So you have the green marker over there, so you can go for the exact green color shot whichever the day I shooted. Maybe you can select it direct to the green color and it will be, you can go for it. For example, and you can give a flag also as a green, so flag will be here. So you can give both, either this small dot point to remember that which date you have shooted, and you have the flag also over here just for the marker of the shots of the day you want shooted to remember.
shot တွေအတွက်ကိုမိမိအလုပ်လုပ်တဲ့အခါမှာလွယ်ကူဖို့အတွက်ကို marker လေးတွေအရောင်လေးတွေနဲ့ပေးထားလို့ရပါတယ်
So and then so this is input sizing, so you can go with the project sizing. I don't want to just let me select with project sizing, so it will go with the project size. Select with project size. So if you have a alpha channel, so you can go with the alpha pre-multiplied channels. If you have, you can select it the pre-multiplied channels, change the alpha into pre-multiplied channel, so it will be a RGB alpha on your, you can import the RGB alpha in the DaVinci also.
right menu ကနေပြီးတော့ shot တွေကိုမိမိလိုချင်တဲ့ဒီ setting ကို right menu ကနေပြီးတော့ညှိပေးလို့ရပါတယ်
So and then you can, if you come here, you can see LUTs. So these LUTs we're gonna take when you are going into a color grading class, so it will be like useful. Right now it will be, I'll come out to the later when we start the color grading class in a color button. So okay, so next, if you have a time code, audio time code or something, next update the time code. If you want to change the time code, okay, if you go to
audio
clip
time code ကို
yes,
ညှိရနည်းဖြစ်ပါတယ်
okay, if you the clip attributes, you have a time code here. If you want to change the time code here in the slot and how much offset you have to do, and you can change it here and you can update the time code. So it will be easier to work on that time code when you have a, if you can't able to set it in the location, you can particular clips, you can select it and you can keep your own time code, update your time code in this. So it will be easier to work on time code basis. And this is name, and you can change the name also if you want, otherwise you can leave it like this. And this is the channel, the info they have shooted in stereo, one track with 2 channels. You can see channel 1 and channel 2, and audio
Clear.
track, and left and right is there, and you have all the options like stereo. Maybe if I'm going to select 5.1, you'll get the 5.1 channel here. So if the content in the apps are having this, okay,
audio attribute မှာအမည်နဲ့တကွာဒီ channel အသီးသီးကိုမိမိစိတ်ကြိုက်ဒီ adjust လုပ်နိုင်မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
so okay, next we're gonna come back to generate optimized media. So it will makes you to optimize your content to whatever your RAM is capable for. It will optimize your video. So look at here, I'm just going, either you can select here and generate optimized media, so it will take long time, it will play like a real time. So let me take some small shot, it takes a lot of time.
generate media option ကိုသုံးမယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဒီ shot တွေကိုအချိန်တိုတိုအတွင်းမှာ preview ကို real time မြင်နိုင်မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
Okay, so let me select it and just let me go for it.
generating
So
optimized media option ဖြစ်ပါတယ်
it just take 2-3 minutes.
ချိန်တော့နည်းနည်းစောင့်ပေးရပါတယ်
If you have the faster machines, like right now we using some machines like we have less one for the online process. When you are using like a server kind of thing, it will be like finished like within a minute. It will be faster than
online ဖြစ်တဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်အချိန်နဲ့တဲလေးပိုကြပါတယ်မိမိကိုယ်ပိုင်ဆက်မှာဆိုရင်တော့ processor speed ပေါ်မှာမူတည်ပြီးတော့ချိန်ပို့ပြီးတော့မြန်ဆက်မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
Yes, we'll wait for just 2 minutes. Yes. Normally it will take some fast time. I don't know. So can you see here some fit? So you can adjust the image, how much scale you want to check something over here on our and some marker is there. You can zoom it here itself, and you have the time code of that. So particular clip, and it will be easier to know time code. So when you are editing, or maybe like if you are editing in FCP or Avid, if they give a EDL or XML, so it will be easier to load it and check the time code with, you can match with EDL and XML file, and even though AFF file also you can use it.
အခု preview ဆောင်စမ်းရတာကြားရဲဆိုပြီးမဲ့လေဒီဆရာမဟန်ဒရာအနေနဲ့အရှိပိုင်းမှာ media edit နဲ့ cap edit page တွေနဲ့ဆိုင်တဲ့
So
ဒီ
now
အသုံးပြုပုံပြုနည်းတွေတော်တော်များများပြောပြီးသွားပြီဖြစ်ပါတယ်
now we completed the generator optimized media. So if you see, like if you select this, so it will play in real time.
Slate.
So this content are shooted in red on a 6K. So it will be like when you are playing, you need to have that much power of machine. So just when you have that, when you don't have that, you just need to generate optimize to media. So now it's playing clearly. So same shot I'm playing this, it won't play properly. It will take long time, and it will be so odd to like. So whenever you can, not only this, you can select the entire clip like this, entire timeline media. You can import your raw footage and generate to optimize your media. So it will be like a real time playable for you when you are color grading, and even though editing also it will be easier to work.
ဒီ shot တွေကိုတိုင်းလိုက်တဲ့မှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင် shot တစ်ခုပေါ်မှာဒီ pointer တင်လိုက်တာနဲ့ viewer မှာ preview ကိုမြင်ရမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ် နောက် editing လုပ်တဲ့အခါမှာလည်းပဲ shot တစ်ခုကို select မှတ်မယ် ကျန်တဲ့ shot တွေကိုတိုင်းလိုက်တဲ့မှာ drag and drop သို့မဟုတ် shift key နဲ့ဖြစ်ဖြစ်အားလုံးကို select တညီတည်းလေးမှတ်နိုင်မှာလည်းဖြစ်ပါတယ်
So before when it's rendering, so I just said you can zoom it here, and you can scroll it, and you can just drag it here, and you can see anything is there in the marker, maybe like anything in here, dust is there, you can check it here in single frame, and you can see particular frame for a very long time in this, and it will be easier to find any dust is there or any flashes, any flickering is there, and you can give directly fit, so it will fit to your timeline project.
preview ကို fit လုပ်လို့လည်းရမယ် zoom in ဖြစ်နေတဲ့အချိန်မှာဆိုလို့ချင်း scroll ဆဲသွားပြီးတော့ကြည့်လို့ရမယ် mouse scroll ပြီးကူညီနဲ့လည်း image ရဲ့မိမိမြင်ချင်တဲ့အပိုင်းကို scroll သွားလို့ရမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
And you can see some time code here. So either you can, if you right click here, so maybe like you can see source frame name number. You have the, if you have a source frame number, and we don't have a key code. Key code is normally when you have a film shooted content, you will normally find a key code over here when you have scanned the film in a film scanner. So normally we can use like the time code is much better. So when you calculate this, the same frame number will be coming here.
viewer ရဲ့ညာဘက်ပေါ်တောင်းမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဒီ frame number ကိုလည်းအသေးစိတ်ရွေးလို့ရပါတယ် time code ကတော့အသင့်လျော်ဆုံး option ပဲဖြစ်မှာပါ
So and you have list of options. You can show live media, show all video frames, and show all time code toolbar here. You can see from in out is here, duration how much it is, 1 minute 19 frames is there. So and you can zoom audio wave, so you can see the audio wave here itself.
audio wave ကို zoom in
Audio wave you can see it here
လို့ချင်
itself.
လည်းဖြစ်ပါရှိပါတယ်
And you can show full clip audio wave, and you can see the full clip audio wave. Can you see it here? That's lengthy shot. You can see the audio wave where it is exactly.
audio clip တစ်ခုလုံးကိုဒီ viewer ထဲမှာအပြည့်ထည့်ပြီးတော့မြင်ရင်လည်းမြင်နိုင်ပါတယ်
So they have a loud shout over here, so you can see that wave. If you have a same wave contents, you can see the audio wave over here. So these are the live options. You can zoom the audio wave, so you can it can be zoomed. So while playing, it can be changed over. You can see it. Audio wave is here. So this time viewer you can use it when you are editing it, or editing a documentary or a commercial anything. So if you have a dialogue on here, so you can use it over there. You can see the wave here, yeah, zoomed wave. So these are the options that you can go for it. And if you can mark it, if you have any marker in this, then it will be like you can have the marker. Show marker overlay.
ဒီ viewer နဲ့ပတ်သက်တဲ့ဒီ option ပြေဆုံးကို right menu ကနေပြီး sorry viewer ရဲ့ညာဘက်တောင်းမှာရှိတဲ့ menu ကနေပြီးတော့အများကြီးအသုံးပြုနိုင်တာကိုတွေ့နိုင်ပါတယ်
So you can mark it here and you can import in your timeline like this. So even though you can do same thing in here, so when I'm selected this in edit clip, so you can have zoomed wave clip. Yes, now let me go this. Look at it. The same audio wave will be coming here. So example, I'm selecting this. Yeah, you can see here.
Stay.
Yeah. So I don't want to. You can import. You can drag only the wave also, like here, and you can use it.
ဒီ viewer ထဲမှာရှိနေတဲ့ audio clip ကို timeline ထဲကိုပြန်ရွှေ့ပြီးတော့ထားလို့ရပါတယ်
So these are the viewers that you can understand it. So these are the basic things you have to do in media pool, and you can see like a lot of I don't want this metadata. Let me browse too much space. You can select here and you can remove this. After if you want it, it will be here. You can drag and drop here. You can have a single window, and you have a media storage. I don't want the media storage right now to be up here. I have imported every shots to my my bin, so it will be easier to remove it, and you can view the little more extra space over here in left hand side, and you have the right hand side, you have audio. So if you don't want the audio, you can remove. You don't want the metadata, you can remove, and you can see that. So you have a bigger space to right now to all the content have been imported. So you can have that, and you can get it back, and you can get your metadata, your media storage back. So these are the basic things will be up. You have to concentration on the media pool to be before starting the project, even editing or coloring. Everything is important for the media pool.
အခုပြောပြခဲ့တာမှာဆိုရင်ဒီ browser မှာနေရာ workspace အတွက်နေရာစားနေတဲ့ browser ကိုပိတ်ထားခြင်းလည်းရပါတယ် viewer နဲ့ကျန်တဲ့ panel တွေကိုနေရာချဲ့ပြီးတော့ယူလို့ရပါတယ်မလို့ချင်တဲ့ panel တွေဆိုရင်လည်းပဲဒီ title မှာထိပြီးတော့မှပိတ်ထားလိုက်လို့ရပါတယ်အခုပြောပြီးသမျှကတော့ဒီ project တစ်ခုစမယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကိုယ့်ရဲ့ interface ကိုဘယ်လိုကောင်းကောင်း control လုပ်လို့ရတယ်ဆိုတာကိုရှင်းပြပေးသွားတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
So before going to the next, so let me introduce like about DaVinci. So right now we are using DaVinci 16. So this is the logo and which version you are using, and you can find it over in directly once you open the project. Once you created a project, either you can have keyboard customization. So some people like to, they used to work in Premiere. I want the same keypad over here also. I want to just same cut option or paste option. You can have the different, and you can have the load your Premiere project or final FCP keyboard and Avid Media Compressor and Premiere keypad here, and just you can work it with whichever comfortable you.
ဒီ DaVinci Resolve menu ကနေပြီးတော့ keyboard ကိုရွေးလို့ရပါတယ် keyboard လေးအောက်မှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင် shortcut ကိုလည်းပဲမိမိလိုအပ်တယ်လို့ပြင်ဆင်နိုင်တယ်မိမိကဒီ Premiere ရဲ့ keyboard ကိုပဲနှစ်သက်တယ်ဆိုရင်လည်း Premiere keyboard Media Composer ကိုနှစ်သက်တယ်ဆိုလည်း Media Composer Final Cut ဆိုလည်း Final Cut အဲ့ဒီလိုတခါလေး default အနေနဲ့ရွေးထားနိုင်မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
And you can have the activities of this whatever we are the timeline it's the same thing cut project manager and all the things will be there, and you can have the show all assigned that if I example project manager what all is there cut, so in particular thing what all the project manager will be there, restore, save and paste. So if you select it and you can give particular keep note and it will be easier to assign it and it will be easier to work on it faster, you can faster way to finish your work. So mainly some people work in like a Premiere Pro, they will be like more comfortable for them, and you can save that. You can they have already have the DaVinci have the Premiere keypad over here. So in the Premiere keypad you have been changing some of the notes. I just use copy paste into different like if you're using Mac, maybe like Command X, Command Z or something. So whatever is comfortable you can change it everything over here, and you can bin assign here and save it as which all is assigned. Show all means this all not assigned, you have to click manually, and assigned means these are the keys we have been assigned it, and you can search if you have any option that doesn't assign it, you can search directly, no need to go for searching here and waste of time. And you can unassign that clips also is there, maybe you can find it over here also, and you can if you want to modify one, if you have anything you have modified, just example I'm ascending, I'm just delete shift instead of that ripple it and shift only clipping, so just modified if I go it has been modified. So you can see that which one is I have modified. If you are suppose you didn't know that which one I have modified, maybe you can see that whichever you modified it, and it's easily to work faster.
Active key တွေကတော့ဘယ်ဘက်မှာရှိပါတယ် active key ကတော့သူကကြိုပြီးတော့ဒီ modifier key အနေနဲ့သတ်မှတ်ပြီးသားဖြစ်ပါတယ်ညာဘက်မှာတော့ command shift စသဖြင့်ဒီမိမိရဲ့ shortcut key တွေကို assign သတ်မှတ်လို့ရပါတယ် assign သတ်မှတ်မယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဒီ shift key now auto key option key စသဖြင့်ဒီလိုမျိုးခေါ်ယူလို့ရပါတယ် now menu ကနေပဲဒီ assign ရွေးလိုက်တဲ့အခါမှာဆိုရင်ဒီသတ်မှတ်ခြင်းမပြုရသေးတဲ့ shortcut မသုံးရသေးတဲ့ command တွေပေါ်လာမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်အချိန်ကုန်ခံပြီးတော့ရှာစရာမလိုဘူးလို့ပြောပါတယ် now modify ဆိုတဲ့ option မှာကြတော့ assign သတ်မှတ်ပြီးတာကိုမှထပ်ပြီးတော့နောက်တစ်မျိုးပြင်ခြင်းနဲ့ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဒီ option ကိုခေါ်ယူပြီးတော့မှအသစ်ပြန်ပြင်လို့ရပါတယ်ပြီးတာနဲ့ save ကိုသုံးလို့ရပါတယ်
So and then if you want to check updates, so DaVinci will be keep on updating the projects. Look at it, they are released 6.2, just always keep updated, so a lot of bugs will be like cleared in that. So always when you keep your DaVinci updated, they will be keep on releasing, and it will be easier to improve your skills. What all the updates, if I'm going to see here check updates, you can see what all they are improved. So what all they improved in Mac OS and Windows, and look at the hardware acceleration and support for SRT file without formatting. So all you can see, and you can update yourself, and what all to be like new things working on, you can go to the site and you can check it out, and it will be easier to make yourself updated.
DaVinci Resolve menu ကနေပြီးတော့ software update ကိုမိမိဘာသာပြုလို့ရပါတယ် online ကနေပြီးတော့ပဲဒီ menu က update ကိုခေါ်ပြီးတော့လိုတဲ့ update ကိုအချိန်မီဒီလုပ်နိုင်ပါတယ်
and then you can have the preferences. So this is major important. There's a system preference and user preference. Okay, just let me go to the first system preference. So these are the memories. So right now system GB whatever used, so you can limit your memory. So like if you're using like 64 GB RAM or something, you can limit it like 30 to 40 GB, and memory cache will be like another 20. You can limit it according to that. And if you have a GPU configuration, if you have a GPU card, you can you can change to GPU auto level, or you don't have OpenCL or CUDA, whichever card you got, you can select here, or you can give it auto and use display as a GPU monitor. So this one, if I have a one monitor will be run in GPU monitor, so other monitor will be run in different OpenCL it will run it. So right now I'm going to give you auto, so because I'm not going to, this is the basics of basic quad 200 is there, CUDA card is there. So let me go to the media storage. It's just media storage, just you need to add the folder. Just I'm going to select this D drive, I'm just select it, so it's gonna save it. So once you see, it will be like D drive will be there.
DaVinci Resolve menu ကနေပြီးတော့ခေါ်ယူလိုက်တာတော့ media storage ဖြစ်ပါတယ် sorry preference ဖြစ်ပါတယ် preference မှာဆိုရင် system နဲ့ user ဆိုပြီးတော့ရှိပါတယ်ဒီထဲမှာဒီ GPU setting ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်လည်းပဲ auto ထားပြီးတော့အခုမြင်နေရတဲ့ဒီ command ကတော့
and if you have a decode option and you have a like
decode option ဖြစ်ပါတယ်
so like if you have a Blackmagic RAW and that GPU will automatically decode you to H.64 or H.25. So actually it depends on your card, so which card you using. That normally DaVinci prefer graphic card to work this flow of work, because it's a one tool that you can do editing and color grading and delivering and all the things in one tool. You can do it everything, so that's why you need higher resolution of a graphic card memory. And you can have the options that NVIDIA, if you have NVIDIA card higher end, so it will decode the content directly and it will place you very smoothly.
ဒီမှာဒီ decode option ကိုကြိုပြီးတော့ရွေးထားတယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်အသုံးပြုနေတဲ့ card တွေပေါ်မှာအကျိုးသက်ရောက်မှုကတခါတည်းဝင်သွားမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
So this is video and audio, so how to play this. So this one, when we are playing back, we'll go back it, and this just go for it, just the normal setups, and you can have the, if you are working with audio tools, and you can have a Firelight interface and those kind of, you can use it. And if you are using a 5.1 channel or stereo channel, and you can select here, it will come whichever is used manually. I'm using with this card. If you are using different inbuilt monitor or separate device, if you are using it's a 5.1 channel, you can keep 5.1 channel for film, and you can give all the whichever the assigned audio card you got, you can assign it. Right now we don't have an audio card, so just we can use system setting. If you are working on a sound also, like mixing also, sound mixing also, you can do it in this. So by the time this will be help you to whichever the tools you gonna, whichever hardware you got, you have to match it according to this.
video audio in out နဲ့ speaker setup တွေမှာတော့ဒီကြိုတင်ပြီးတော့မိမိအသုံးပြုမဲ့စနစ်နဲ့ကိုက်ညီအောင်ထားလို့ရပါတယ် system ကိုရွေးထားလိုက်လို့ရှိရင် menu ရဲ့ရွေးစရာမလိုတော့ပါဘူး
So this one is Dolby Atmos. So you can configure, if your studio is running with Dolby Atmos, you have it set up in Dolby Atmos, you can link it here and you can run the Dolby Atmos in DaVinci itself. And we have external monitor source, like if you are working in a studio or a control room or whichever it is, you can select it extended. I want one more monitor, maybe like they can see it outside from some wherever they can, like a remote grading, and you can use it for this external monitor, external source of mode of viewing, and you can watch it. So if you have a director is here and your client is in, your artist is working in different country, it will be useful. So either you can go and extending one more monitor, and you can give where is the system and source type and everything, you can adjust it here. And monitor type is stereo format or just mono format, and you can just keep it like this. So this is only for when you are online grading, like different places, so they can watch on if you are working in like right now we are in quarantine, the directors and DOPs can't come, so if they have a own monitor in their places, maybe we can work it and we can show it there itself.
The external monitor source setup ကတော့ DOP များ director များအသုံးပြုနေတဲ့ monitor များအတွက်ကို setting ချိုပြီးတော့မိမိစိတ်ကြိုက်ပြင်ဆင်ပေးထားနိုင်မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
So next we're going to come to audio plugin. So audio plugin we are not going to use much, but if you are going for audio, just your audio engineer will be knowing that much about that. So next very important thing is control panel. So control panel, we have a DaVinci have a different types of control panel, and Tangent have this control panel, and Avid have artist color panel. So right now we are having like a mini panel over here, so with USB cable, or it comes with Ethernet cable. So whichever you have the panel, and just use that one. And you have the audio console. If you have a same audio console like big a Fairlight audio console, maybe you can select it here. Once you connected the audio, so it will be ask you, so which comfortable for you, MPU or HU. It's based on only on audio panels, so it will be easier for you. And these are the general settings. So scripting, this is the automatic check updates. These are just send a report automatically. If you have any problem, keep on quitting your software, so you can send your report to your DaVinci, and they're gonna give you the feedback of that. And if you have an internet account, you can link your YouTube and Vimeo, and if you have some other frame option, if you have some other frame IO, and you can sign it in there, and you can these are like publishing like a social media to connect your direct content, not to upload. Once you finish it, DaVinci will automatically text you to your channel, and it will update over there.
ဒီထဲမှာတော့ control panel ဆိုတဲ့ဒီ setting ကလည်းအရေးကြီးပါတယ်မိမိအသုံးပြုနေတဲ့ဒီ panel control panel ကို computer နဲ့ချိတ်ဆက်ထားတဲ့အခါမှာဒီကနေပြီးတော့ control ကိုညှိလို့ရပါတယ်နောက် general option ရှိတယ် internet account ဆိုတဲ့ option တွေလည်းဒီထဲမှာပါဝင်ပါသေးတယ်
and you have advanced, so advanced not required much. If you want to advanced settings not required. So then let's go to general setting. It's a user setting.
setting
so you can have project, you can local setting, local all project opening window open settings. So local project setting, you have live to save, and you have a project backup. This is like auto save, and if you have keep on working for a very long time, the project, the entire thing is crashed out, you can have the multiple projects, so hourly basis or daily basis you can use that. And you can have the live save also when you're working, and it will be saved automatically. And local all timeline when you're opening the project. So all when you load the project, it's automatically open with the timeline in the projects. So right now I'm just giving backup projects. Maybe it saves automatically like hourly basis, like minutes with 10 minutes once it automatically save, and hourly basis like automatically it will paste to a new file, and daily basis it makes you 2 days once or 1 hour once or daily once you can give it. So it will be easier to track. Maybe like we have been creatively working, suddenly if crashed out, you lost your entire data. So these are the things you have to mainly have to check it out.
user setting
Yeah, project and load setting. Project save and load
project save and load setting က user setting ထဲမှာရှိတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်မိမိ project တွေကိုပြန်ပြီးတော့တင်ထားပြီးသားကိုပြန်ခေါ်လို့ရှိရင် load option ကိုရွေးထားတဲ့အခါမှာ setting တွေမူလအတိုင်းပြန်ဝင်လာမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ် save setting ထဲမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဒီ live save ကိုရွေးထားတဲ့အခါမှာ setting ကို auto save လုပ်ထားမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဒီ project backup ဆိုတဲ့ option ကတော့နိုင်အလိုက်တော့၎င်း minute တိုက်တော့၎င်းနေ့လိုက်တော့၎င်းဒီ save လုပ်ထားအောင် option နဲ့ခိုင်းထားလို့ရပါတယ်
So next we have editing tool. So we can have that you want in seconds or frames. So you want which type of editing. If you are creating new timeline, you can have a preset over here. You can start with 00 time code, and it will be easier. And how many tracks you want. Normally we'll save here. If you go here and like creating a new project, creating a new timeline, if you have a custom setting, you can have this. You can have this setting, right? The same setting you can you can give it master setting over here itself in a preference user. So and you can have the master setting. Whenever I need a create a timeline, I need 2 video track or 5. So these are the audio type. On audio type is like whichever you want. So I'm working on stereo only. I'm not going to work. If you're working on 5.1 track, you can go for 5.1 film. Whenever you load your project, it will comes in a 5.1 track.
user setting မှာ video audio track အရေးအတွက်ကိုလိုသလောက်ကြိုတင်ပြီးတော့သတ်မှတ်တာနဲ့ audio track type ကိုကြိုတင်ရွေးချယ်တာပဲဖြစ်ပါတယ်
and then you can see like smart bin for timeline. So automatic smart bin for keywords, automatic start bin for people metadata and short metadata and scene metadata. You can see like smart bin. So I can add a smart bin over here, and I can have a particular keyword. I can drag and drop here, and I can save it whenever I need to work on a timeline. So it will be easier to work in smart bin. Directly I can take it and work it. So let's go to the preference again.
smart bin ထဲမှာရှိနေတဲ့ media တွေကိုချက်ချင်းခေါ်ပြီးတော့သုံးနိုင်မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်
And these are the frames. You want to work on frames or you want to work on seconds, and duration and transition, everything will be in whichever format you like it, you can go for it. And these are the general setting. Just take a look. It will be easier to understand yourself when you start working it. And there's a color. So color, you need to no need to change anything. So most probably everything is fine. If you have a calibration tool, maybe you can, according to that, you can manually change it. Otherwise no need to do any change of setting here. Otherwise it will makes your entire output will be like a different values of format. So my suggestion to don't change anything right now if you are not having that particular calibrator with you. So these are the small tools. Just go with the and first frame, last frame, and just the basics things. And color picker, we want to pick the 2K color picker or Ravensip color picker, and ripple mode. So don't change this light print lights calibration. So these are the important to the calibration. So when you change it, the entire timeline what you shoot, so when you import it here, it will be looks like a different color. So don't change this color. And fairlight is just for audio thing, so no need to worry about it. And this is playback setting. So these are the playback setting. You can give manually perform mode or disable a perform mode. So how much you want to play, like automatic. So like I want to minimize interface, update during the playback. So no, it takes, you can select it, and when you play it, it will be updating everywhere. So no need to give that one on. Just give automatic, it will be fine. And this is control panel and sensitive. This is if you have the panels of and it will be easier to work in that. So LED monitor lights and display light, you got how much you got it. And these are the just color setting. Please try to don't change it until you don't have the calibrator. And this is metadata. So metadata, if I create metadata, one of this, and you can see I want show they have lot of metadatas here. So I just don't want to see all the metadatas. Just I want to see time code, start time code, frame number, in a clip, and a bit rate, and you can have the preset of that, and you can save it. If you see here, it will be saved. So whenever you go metadata, you can be use that particularly. So these are the beginners who are supposed to learn in DaVinci, mainly like media pool. So this is the first class. So we have the next class, maybe we go for the edit and color, how to do start the grading before on a grading. So just it's edit, how to set the colors in here, and how to start working it. Okay, so for this class we covered only the media pool. If you have any doubts and questions, just let me know.
အခုပြောသွားတာ media page အကြောင်းကိုခြုံငုံပြီးတော့ဒီလိုမျိုးပြောပေးသွားတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်နောက်တစ်ချိန်မှာတော့ edit နဲ့ color page အကြောင်းကိုအသေးစိတ်ရှင်းပေးသွားမှာပဲဖြစ်ပါတယ်မေးချင်တဲ့မေးခွန်းတွေရှိလို့ရှိရင်ဆရာကနေပြီးတော့ကြိုးဆိုပါတယ်
Hello.
Unmute. Yes.
Okay.
Hello.
ကြားပါလိမ့်ရှင်
What is optimize media လောက်တာလေ okay edit ဖတ်မယ်ဆို clip တိုင်းကအဲ့လိုလုပ်ကြည့်ရလို့လား
တစ်ခါလောက်ပြန်ပြီးပြီးတော့
ဟုတ်ဟာလေခုနကဗီဒီယိုmedia ပို့တဲ့ page ထဲမှာ clip ကို optimize media လို့လုပ်တာလေ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါ
ဟုတ်အဲ့ဒီဟာ okay edit ဖတ်မယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်
ဟုတ်ကဲ့မေးပါဟိုဒီ optimize ကိုဟုတ်ကဲ့
Yes. Can
optimize ကိုဘယ်လိုသုံးရလဲ
optimize media ကို run တာလေ clip ကို
ပြန်ပြီးတော့တစ်ခေါက်ကြည့်နေတာပါလား
ဟုတ်အခက်မဟုတ်ညီမတို့ edit ဖြတ်မယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကတ်တိုင်း
အတန်ပြတ်သွားပါတယ်
Hello
ကြားပါပြီမေးပါ
Hello
Hello
yes
ဟိုမှာဟိုခုနဒီ cap ကိုလေးဟို right click နဲ့မှာ optimize media ဖြည့်ရဲဟာလေ
ဟုတ်ပါ
ခုနဟိုကြည့်အဲ့ဒီဟာ edit ဖြတ်မယ်ဆိုရင်ကတ်တိုင်းကိုလုပ်เสียလိုလားလို့
တကယ်လို့4K 8K ဖြစ်နေခဲ့ရင်တော့လုပ်မယ်ထင်ပါတယ်ဟုတ်ဆရာမေးပေးမယ်နော်တစ်ချက်လောက်ခဏလေးစောင့်ပေးပါ She want to know optimizing media need every shot
Yes, it depends upon if you have a 8K footages or 4K footages or 2K footages. It depends performing on your system configuration. If you don't have that much system configuration, maybe you can select all and you can generate an optimized media. If you don't want, if some of the shots are not playing properly and still playing stuck like this, so then you can generate optimized media, so it will make comfortable to play back your content, whatever RAM and graphic card you got, it will generate for that.
Okay, hope Jesus was here.
Any other questions?
Hello
Yes
ဟိုတက်ကိုလေးမ join လိုက်ရတော့လေအဲ့ video အဲ့ training လေးပြန်ဘယ်လိုပြန်ကြည့်လို့ရမလဲ
ရှိပါမယ်Facebook မှာလည်းရှိပါမယ်YouTube channel မှာလည်းပြန်ပြီးတော့ကြည့်နိုင်ပါတယ်နော်
YouTube channel
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါ
So those who have missed the first classes, maybe you can go for the YouTube channel and you can Motion Picture Institute. We have a separate YouTube channel that will be shared in Facebook. Maybe you can go through that first class, it's about color theory and color wheel and color combination, how with color will be working with your eyes, and what are the moods of, what are the names of the colors, everything that we have a presentation over there. Maybe you can take a look of that. Yes
ပို့ပြီးတော့အသေးစိတ်တဲ့သင်ခန်းစာတွေရှင်းပြမှုမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်အခုဒါကတော့အခြေခံလိုအပ်ချက်တွေကိုရှင်းပြပေးသွားတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်မိကုန်းရှိပါသေးလားရှင်
Any other questions? So you guys understand all the media pool of DaVinci Resolve? Yes,
အခု media pool ကိုကောင်းကောင်းသုံးသပ်သွားပြီလားသိချင်ပါတယ်
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ခင်ဗျ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပြောပါ
Hello
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ကြားပါတယ်ရှင်ဟုတ်ကဲ့မေးပါနော်
Hello အခုကျွန်တော်တို့ project setting ကိုရှင်းထားတာလေအဲ့ဒါလေးစစ် project ကိုမရှင်းလို့မ Hello
want to know how to save project
Hello
No, once you create
Okay,
a
ခဏလေးစောင့်ပေးပါနော်
once you created a project, if you created a project here, so if you created a project, one small project, so I'm going to select this new project. So if I create it, so it will be automatically your project will be saved. Okay, so just you need to save the project here, Control S. So once you created in this bin, in this window you created a project, it will be remains continuously, you no need to save the project again. So once you created a project and you need to save it. Yes, any other questions? You understand that what I'm saying?
အခုပြောတာလေးကိုနားလည်ပါလားရှင်အခုပြောရှင်းပြပေးတာကိုနားလည်ပါလားရှင်
ဟုတ်ကဲ့နားလည်ပါခင်ဗျ
Hello ဟိုအမ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပြောပါ
ဟုတ်တခုတော့မေးချင်တယ်ဟိုကလေ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့မေးပါ
ဟိုကလည်းက project save and load ဆိုတဲ့အဲထဲမှာကျွန်တော် save setting ထဲမှာလေ live save ကအဲ့လေးတစ်ချက်လောက်ပြောပြပေးပါလားကျွန်တော် live save လေးသိနေအောင်လေ
more detail about live save
Live save is it's you have a project setting, right? It's just like when you go into live, like if you are working in outdoor somewhere, you are doing online grading or something. So just once you create a project here, so it will be automatically your project is created. So just you need to say whenever you finish your work, just save the project. So save the project, so it will be updated everywhere, even in online, even in local. So even if you have a some other places, if you are working, it will be saved also, like online working. It will be keep on updating. Once you save it, it will be updated. Keep on.
ဟုတ်မှကျေးဇူးပါနော်
Yeah.
နားလည်တော့ပါပြီ
ကျေးဇူးပါ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါခင်ဗျာ
Yeah. So today's class is over. If any other doubts, let me just drop a message for us. We'll be getting back with the touch with you. Thank you.
ကျမတို့မှာနောက်ထပ် color correction နဲ့ပတ်သက်တဲ့သင်တန်းချိန်ရှိပါသေးတယ်ဆက်ပြီးတော့စောင့်မျှော်ပေးပါနေ့ပြန်မှာဒီ23ရက်နေ့မှာကျမတို့မှာသတင်းကောင်းရှိပါတယ် VFX artist Mr. Cleveland ရဲ့ဒီ VFX နဲ့ဆိုင်တဲ့အခြေခံတည်ကောင်းစရာတွေကိုခုလိုချိန်ပေါ့2နာရီက3နာရီမှာထုတ်လွှင့်မှုရှိပါတယ်နေ့ပြန်23ရက်နေ့နေ့လယ်2နာရီဖြစ်ပါတယ်အခု3နာရီကနေ4နာရီမှာတော့ဒီ Mr. Vishal ကနေပြီးတော့ Digital Cinema Projector များအကြောင်းကိုဆက်ပြီးတော့စိတ်ဝင်စားစရာကောင်းတဲ့ဒီတင်ဆက်မှုတွေနဲ့အတူရှင်းပြပေးမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်အားလုံးကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်ရှင်
Yeah. Thank you very much.